you'll see I still have white spaces in here that are, quite broad. And, so anything that's going to be white with no value in it is going to be flat. And you can see when we get to the darker, I'm still following a little bit here my lighter print. But when you start getting into some of the darker prints, you'll see that we do definitely have value in here, contouring, shaping the face. And at the front of the face, this is really the sides as we see it go back. And there's kind of a turning point here, as there is in most photographs, if you look at them closely. This is really the front. And so it's really important not to make this the front. So we want to be able to push this, start pushing it back and making it go along the side towards the back so that we don't have that flatness and misrepresent the character, because we could make him look like he has maybe extra weight, too full of a face, too round of a face, and misrepresent him quite a bit. So anyway, I wanted to at least get some of it on here, and let's go ahead and continue, taking into consideration that we want to start showing some of the contour and some of the dimension here without making this an edge, because naturally this is a contour. So I'm going to really try to see exactly that, a range of value, and try not to have a sudden stop to something. Allow for the fact that we are working with a round head, basically, and that we have these slight variations. Remember, the better you get at recognizing those slight value changes, the better contour, depth, and dimension you're going to be able to have in your drawing. Because we're often working with slight variations. And in this case, yes, I do see more here. And when we get up to the darker one, which is really too dark, we're going to have quite a bit of value that we're going to put in here. And now that I'm working on this side of the face, I don't want to bring this up too far without taking into consideration what I have down already. So this might give me the opportunity to now start judging this, or judging this by this. And I can maybe pump up some of the values ever so slightly to make sure that the darkest things stay the darkest. And it allows me to put more value in here without having it go flat again, so that I don't have this wonderful drama of the light direction that's coming in from the side, and then the slight light reflection over here, the secondary light, shining on the side of his face and a few other things, his beard and whatnot. But that division, like on our sphere, of the two light sources is really critical, and I want to take full advantage of that if I possibly can. And so as I'm drawing here, I am constantly trying to think, okay, how far over should I come to this? I don't want to come to an edge, so I'm going to knock off the edge or round the corner into the light. This is part of that, again, working with that sphere exercise or even the patches, and not let it show where you really stopped. But you know that there is an end to the value. You just want to make sure that it has a soft edge to it. Because we're always working with contours of the face. It's real easy to put a clean edge on something, and we want to take full advantage of that. And I'm breaking up this because it's going, into the beard irregularly. There's texture in here, so I don't want to just come with a clean edge here as well. There's a clean edge to everything. There's a clean edge to this beard, even though it has an irregular edge. And that is necessary because I can't go past anything I don't have a clean edge to. I don't care what it is. It could be fuzz. But if I make it soft in and soft out, it's going to become part of the coat. It's going to be part of the background. And I'm within this, I'm using my best stroke. Let's just say I'm using my stroke like so, and I'm pretty much in the right position. Every once in a while you might see that I'll get a little bit closer, but I certainly don't want to be doing this. And if I stay back here, I will have that ability to lay those strokes down side by side and have the control to build that contour, that gradation that I need to suggest the contour. And then I can alter it a little bit by turning my paper. Sometimes I'll turn my hand ever so slightly, but I want to be able to basically create a cross-hatching so that it becomes more complex and I'm coming from different directions.